Hello everyone, and welcome to our video today about scammers claiming that your social security number is being used for crimes. Unfortunately, this scam has been used successfully on lots of people recently, even those who have grown up with technology and are quite familiar with navigating safely online, and wouldn't necessarily fall for a more classic impersonation scam. We're going to run through the scenario that scammers give to victims, and then some major red flags to look out for. All of our information for today's video comes from the FTC, and the link to learn more is available at the bottom of the video's description. So let's get started. Okay, so how does this scam play out? We're just going to go step by step through this complex and rather bizarre scenario. Here we go. Step 1. Out of the blue, your phone rings, and your caller ID says the call is coming from the Social Security Administration. Step 2. This makes you pause because you're not expecting a call from the Social Security Administration. Plus, you've been educated about impersonation scams. But still, it seems like it could be legitimate and they are a government administration after all. Step 3. So, you answer the call. Step 4. The caller tells you that he's an agent of the Social Security Administration and then offers you an urgent warning that your name and social security number have been linked to serious crimes, crimes like money laundering and drug trafficking. Step 5. The agent continues with the bad news. There's an arrest warrant out for you, and the courts want to seize the money from your bank and retirement accounts. You think, how is this happening to me? It all feels so surreal, and yet you're well on your way to panicking. Step number 6. The agent then tells you that there is one solution available to you. He claims that the only way to protect your assets from your accounts is to buy gold. He says he will then send someone to pick up your gold, and he will keep it safe until this agent can clear your name of any wrongdoing. Also, he tells you that it's an absolute emergency and you should go and buy the gold immediately. Step 7. So you immediately head to the bank, and you're so nervous and shook up that the agent says he will stay on the line with you while you're at the bank, and he will tell you what to say to the teller. Step 8. You are terrified, stressed out, and afraid for what this may mean for your kids, your family, and your other loved ones. You mention calling someone to share this awful news, but the agent tells you that you don't have time to do that. He also tells you that in your situation, you have to be extremely cautious and that you absolutely cannot trust anyone but him. He may say that there are government agents watching your house, and telling any of your loved ones will only incriminate them as well. Best not to get them involved at all. Step 9. At this point, your spidey sense is whispering at you. You have to buy gold? That just seems so odd. What if it's a scam? Step 10. So you do a quick Google search to verify, and you find that someone with the name the agent gave you is in fact an employee at the Social Security Administration. But how can you be sure it's him? Maybe he's lying and just using that name to convince you. But the caller ID did say Social Security Administration, and he's already known some personal details about you. What should you do? Stop. It's a scam. Anyone who tells you to buy gold or withdraw cash and give it to someone is a scammer. If a caller tells you that someone is coming to pick up gold or cash at your house, call the police and report the scam to the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov. Some of the other red flags in this story are, number 1, that sense of urgency, the urgent warning that you received from the agent. Okay, that's a red flag. A sense of urgency, a sense of implied urgency is a red flag. Tip 2. Red flag number 2. They are the experts and want to help. The scammer will tell you exactly what to say to the bank teller to release your funds. They want you to give the funds to them. So if someone says, I will tell you exactly what to say to the bank teller or the loan officer or whatever, that's a red flag. Okay, red flag number 3. They don't give you time to ask questions. They tell you that you don't have time to call anyone, that you can't stop to ponder or get another opinion on the situation. They don't want you to stop and think. They want that sense of urgency to drive you to the action they want you to do. And red flag number 4, they tell you that you can't trust anyone but them, in this case with the excuse of protecting your family. Okay, if someone tells you you can only trust me, don't tell anyone about this, that's a red flag. These are all messages they give you to manipulate you into doing what they want as quickly as possible. If you're in a situation and find yourself being manipulated by any of these messages, get out of the situation, hang up the phone, delete the message, and if necessary, call the official institution back on a number you know to be real, like off your bank statement or off of their official website. And keep in mind that caller ID can be faked. Okay, thanks for watching.